This story is from the AITA subreddit and is titled, Am I the Astronaut for Telling My Niece to Keep It Together Until You Can Get the Hell Out? Another kid one. I, 42 male, parted ways with my brother, 42, a while ago based on differences of opinion, but he called me recently. Same age, twins? He saw a video of his daughter, 16, slandering and insulting him on her friend's podcast. Apparently, she had been going behind his back and hanging out with people he didn't like for years. I parted ways with him when she was 5, and at that point, she already liked me a lot more than him, and he wanted me to talk to her about respect. Before I was about to talk to her, he showed me the clip from the podcast in question, and his daughter said, "Oh yeah, I hate my dad. Trash human. No like. He's kept me from learning about being a mechanic. He says a woman doesn't need a degree, just an apron and a cookbook." There it is. I can't imagine why people keep cutting ties with you, dude. Can't imagine. I asked if he really behaved like that, and his answer boiled down to, well, yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get this out of the way here, too. His daughter is wanting to, like, has a passion for something. He's like, no, that's not girly enough. Normally, we see that kind of thing applied to boys, right? Where they have an interest for something, but the dad is like, no, it's not manly enough. You got to do something different. But this is a different kind of application. I said nothing and waited until I met with his daughter. I told her, move out as soon as possible. Your father is an absolute fool, and I wish I'd been there to correct him. When you've escaped, I'll support you as much as I can. Obviously, her father had a bit of a blow up. I said nothing and left as he seethed and called me an asshole. Hold on. That's the end of the story, but hold on. I said nothing and waited until I met his daughter. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is a phone call or if this is like an in-person kind of thing, but it's got to be a video call or an in-person thing because OP says, before I was about to talk to her, he showed me the clip from the podcast in question, and his daughter said. So, and then OP says, I said nothing and waited until I met his daughter. So this is in person. This is in person. It wasn't like two separate meetings. This all happened. So he said this in front of his brother. He said, okay, this is daughter, right? And we'll pretend like the Chiefs cup right here is father, just right here. Move out as soon as you can. Your dad's an idiot. Whenever you get out, I'll help support you. His brother's just sitting here seething because the person he was trying to get to back him up, backed the daughter up, and basically just said, survive. She's 16. She's got a couple of years to go, right? I mean, I think she could go out as an independent if she wanted to. She could try to. She could fight that. I don't know that it's that kind of situation yet. He's preventing her from following life passions, and she obviously has an opinion about it. Good for her for standing firm with it. This dad is so narrow-minded in his ways, in his opinions on things, that he is unwilling to learn and grow as a human being, and it's going to cost him a relationship with his daughter. It already has to a degree. And it sounds like this is like the final nail in the coffin. It is not going, unless he changes rapidly and wildly, he is never going to have a relationship with his daughter once she's out of the home. And the relationship he does have with her right now is a toxic one. So bearing in mind this was in person, not that it would change anything, but the question is, am I the astronaut for telling my niece to keep it together until you can get the hell out? Now, yes, NTA for saying that because it's what needed to be said. My only concern here, is that he puts her in further scrutiny or danger by saying something like this. And basically, dad knowing that she has support, she could be more emboldened here. He could mirror, he could match energy and try to beat her down even further with his words or his policies on things because she's going to be emboldened, right? So I wish it were a private conversation. Nah, you know what? He needs to know that he's wrong. And maybe this is the wake-up call. Pain creates change. Maybe knowing that his brother feels this way about him is enough for him to be like, you know what? I'm an idiot. Probably not. He's probably not going to change. They parted 11 years ago. OP severed his relationship with his brother 11 years ago because of his small-mindedness. So he hasn't changed since then. I sincerely doubt he's going to. I hope he didn't make it worse, though. But NTA, it needed to be said.